Hello everyone, I'm Kerry-Lou and welcome to Silver Style Studio. Over the last couple of months, I've been bringing some guests on my show, and they tend to be women of a certain age that have some wisdom, advice, or just a good fun story to pass along. If you're into fashion or you just need some advice on how to give your wardrobe a little bit more oomph, stay tuned because my guest today is Mary Marino of Mary Marino Designs. Welcome, Mary.
Hi, Kerry-Lou. Thank you so much for having me.
It's lovely to be able to chat with you today, Mary. Mary, you've been involved in fashion for most of your working life, first in corporate fashion, and now in your 60s, you're finding joy developing your own unique and fun brand. In fact, I'm wearing one of your pieces right now, which I absolutely love.
Oh, that's one of my favorite pieces too, Kerry-Lou. I really got into searching out those vintage Matchbox cars for a while.
We're going to show you some wonderful designs that Mary has been working on the last couple of years. And I just love these denim jackets, Mary. Can you tell us about them?
I started out, I called them my literary denim. I would take quotes that I liked from books or musicians, songs that I liked, and I would hand embroider them and then apply them to the jackets. So the one you see here is a quote by Lewis Carroll from Alice in Wonderland. And it says, "We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad. How do you know I'm mad?" said Alice. "You must be," said the cat, "or you wouldn't have come here."
I definitely like that quote though. Okay, tell us about this second one.
The second one is a John Lennon quote about peace. Peace is not something you wish for. It's something you do and something you are and something you give away. That I just love that quote. And that was actually the first jacket I made. And people started to ask me about it and say, "Oh, I want one." So I probably sold more of the John Lennon jacket than any other one.
I think that's wonderful because, I mean, some would say that John Lennon was almost a conduit to heaven or the universe or something, but the quotes that funneled through him and out into the world, I mean, so many that live with us all this time. And it's nice that what you're doing is almost a ripple of that quote. And that's how great quotes should be. They should be rippled forward to a forward generation. Right. So let's move on to the Maverick camo jacket, right?
The Maverick camo jacket. It's kind of a long, oversized camo jacket. You roll up the sleeves, you pop up the collar, and you wear it with your jeans or your skirts or your dresses. It's like a throw-on jacket. Throw it on, instant cool. Treat it like a neutral.
Okay, so moving on, the artisan batik limited edition print skirts. Go.
Yes. The artisan batiks are handmade in small batches, so everything is limited edition. And I use every single scrap. I use scraps to make collar. I use them to make jewelry bags after the skirts get made.
You even made a feather boa and a ball skirt out of all these scraps that would otherwise have been taken to the landfill, Mary. And just look at these fabulous outfits. I'm going to show a few photos as we talk about them. Tell me, how many hours did it take you to make that fabulous ball skirt?
Well, I only do it in the evenings when I'm sitting with my husband watching TV. So I didn't really calculate, but it took me about a month of evenings.
A lot of love and care goes into your creations, Mary. I just love them. Many of my viewers are about our age, Mary, and so many of them are winding down with their careers or abruptly retiring. It's very inspiring to see someone like you who's working with what you're passionate about, and you just keep going. It's like you hit the reset button.
I definitely hit the reset button, and for good reason. The number one reason is fear of boredom. I can't stand not having a project to get me out of bed in the morning. And I love what I do. So when you really love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. And also a big thing, I can do whatever I want without running it by, corporate committees.
Well, I hope that maybe that you'll inspire some people out there to turn what they love, what they're inspired to, into maybe either a small or a big business. Just because we're older, it doesn't mean to say we can't all press the reset button and just follow our hearts, follow our dreams. It's not over yet. So let's get on with the fashion tips that you have for us today, Mary.
My first one is to do a closet cleanse. Find a friend that whose opinions you trust, whose style you admire. Put on your hazmat suit, grab a bottle of wine, go into your closet, pull everything out, and make 2 piles. The keep wear pile and the toss donate pile. If it doesn't fit or it's out of style and you haven't worn it in 20 years, put it in the toss donate pile. Because if you have to open your closet every day and see that dress that you fit in 20 years ago, it's going to just produce anxiety. So just keep the things you love and then decide, oh, well, what can I add to this to really update my wardrobe?
Those are some great tips, and I really like the tip about wearing a hazmat suit, Mary. I need a hazmat suit, I need a hard hat, just a truncheon maybe to get in that wardrobe, because I never know what I'm going to find in there. Maybe someone's been living there all this time, but some parts of it definitely need a good clean out. So
Thank God closets have doors, right?
Absolutely. Push it all in there and shut the door. I definitely am overdue for a good clean out, Mary. So thanks for that one. So what's the next tip?
Then you have to now you're going to need to add a few things to update your closet. So I'm just suggesting, like, maybe you don't have an updated denim jacket yet. And that is really kind of a wardrobe staple these days. You can dress it up or dress it down. Also a fabulous printed skirt. Now, I mean, not to plug my skirts, but I say a fabulous printed skirt can really add some punch to your wardrobe. And you wear it with just a plain t-shirt and a cool pair of sneakers or a sandals or booties in a fun color. You don't have to buy black shoes just because they have to go with everything or they match your bag.
So Mary, you have some fabulous shoes. Whenever I see you, it's all about the shoes. And I love that you've been able to find these gorgeous, flat, stylish shoes. Tell us about that.
Oh, yes. Sneakers, for instance, have become, I used to just think, oh, who wants to wear sneakers out? But now, who doesn't want to wear sneakers out? I mean, they've just become a great fashion look. They're super comfortable and they can really bump up update your look. So I do use sneakers a lot.
So you're not talking about the kind of sneakers that Melanie Griffiths used in Working Girl, are you?
Oh, and I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about, I am currently fond of Chuck Taylors now. You can get them anywhere. They're really inexpensive and they're much more comfortable than they've ever been.
So another tip you said was about jewelry.
Well, that's an easy, inexpensive way to elevate your look. And you can, switch it out, switch it up, layer it on, add color, never too much jewelry.
Thanks so much for those wonderful tips, Mary. And before we wrap this up, can you give us some tips on more responsible ways to shop?
First of all, if you want to buy something new, ask yourself, am I going to wear this at least 30 times? And if the answer is no, then maybe you should think about passing on it. Or let's say you need something for a special occasion that's a few $100s. I say it's better to spend the money on something that you're going to wear 30 times and rent something for the special occasion. So that would be one thing. The next one is go for quality over quantity and think, buy better, buy less, and wear it more. And also discover the joys of vintage shopping. that can be a really unexpected pleasure. I happen to love the hunt.
I remember once you took me vintage shopping, and you found a beautiful tuxedo jacket. I was shopping for something to wear for my husband's big birthday bash, and I was looking for a dress, and you picked up this beautiful tailored black tuxedo jacket. I forget the designer.
Dolce & Gabbana.
Yes, it was Dolce & Gabbana. Sorry, I screamed. I got excited. Dolce & Gabbana makes me excited. And it was $120, and it was perfect. And Mary, God bless you, you said, you know what, Kerry-Lou, I have a couple of tuxedo jackets. You have this one. And that cemented our friendship. Big hug to you, Mary. Thank you for that. Well, that's all we have time for today, I'm afraid. I hope you enjoyed meeting Mary Marino. If you did, please follow her on Instagram or go to her website. All her other information is in the video description below. Thanks so much for stopping by, Mary. I really appreciate it.
Kerry-Lou. Bye-bye.